Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Supercar Tribe vlog. This one is going to be about the Aston Martin and an update on that. So first of all, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, and if you like our content, share it with others. It really helps us out. So just wanted to give you an update on this, and as you gathered from the title, there's a problem, and it's bad news and good news. So there's no easy way to say this, but unfortunately the Aston Martin deal is not happening, and there's a simple reason for that, and it's because the bloody guy has sold it to somebody else. And this car he's had for, I think it had its accident about 3 or 4 years ago, so it's been sat outside his house for 3 or 4 years. He comes to sell it and he gets an offer from someone else and he sells it to him. So just sod's law that the time that I'm interested in buying it, he's looking at selling it, and all of a sudden it gets snapped by somebody else. Now, it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I spoke about it on the channel, because just to be safe, I'm actually broadcasting these episodes after the actual event. So yeah, so basically, you guys are hearing about this all after it actually happened. So basically what happened, but there's good news, so do hold on. So basically what happened is I was trying to call the buyer to basically wrap everything up, transfer over the payment, arrange for the arrange for the collection of the vehicle, get the vehicle shipped out over here and everything like that. It's in a different city from me. It's about 9 hours from where I live. And obviously because of the condition, couldn't be driven, it had to be put onto a flatbed and brought over here. So I was trying to call the guy, and out of character he wasn't answering his phone, and I tried calling that multiple times over the course of like 5 or 6 days, and he just wasn't answering. And at the same time, I had the parts on hold. I mean, the company in the UK that was supplying me with the parts, the front end of the car, they were on hold, wondering what's going on as well, because I was imminently about to purchase the parts and have them ship it over. I was going to send them the payments. So they're trying to contact me, I'm trying to contact this guy, and I'm just saying to them, look, I'm trying to just make sure that the car is going to be transported, and then I will pay for the parts and have them shipped over. So in the meantime, I'm trying to get hold of this guy, he's not responding, and then after about 5 or 6 days, he then contacts me and says, oh, I'm really sorry, my mother was in hospital, and by the way, my cousin sold the car to someone else. And I know that that's rubbish, right? Because the thing is, over here, the only way to sell a car is for the owner to sell it, and his cousin wasn't the owner, he was the owner. So I knew that just was rubbish. I mean, he's basically sold it to somebody else and then thought that I would just eventually give up calling, but I'm a stubborn git like that, and I just thought, I'm going to keep calling until you answer the phone. And so he ended up then telling me that it's been sold. So I was really devastated, because the thing is, I'm sure you guys have all been in this situation as well, where you put a lot of time into these cars, into the research, parts and things like that, and then for it to just be sold from underneath your feet, it's pretty heartbreaking. So I ended up I was just like, oh man, back to the drawing board. But I did say that there's good news that came out of this as well, and unfortunately the good news is not that there's another Aston Martin, but there is another car, and this is just, it's potentially such a, I'm in such two minds whether I should buy it or not, and it's got nothing to do with the car. So I'm going to give it a hint as to what the thing is, what the car is. I mean, I'll tell you what the car is, but I'll give a hint as to what the details are that makes it so shady, really. So the car itself is a Lamborghini Gallardo, which is, I mean, compared to the Aston Martin, it's a slightly different car, but it's still so much fun. I mean, it would be an awesome car to drive. And the thing is, I'm an idiot like that. I'm planning on driving it on a daily basis, which in Saudi Arabia they will just say to you, do not do that, buy yourself an old Toyota 4x4 and just run around in that. But the idea of driving around in a Lamborghini on a day-to-day basis actually is appealing to me. I'm a bit of a sucker like that. But this could be the most shady car I've ever purchased, and it's not because the car itself is a project car. It doesn't actually run, right? I've been checked out the car, and it actually does not run. There's a gearbox problem and there's an engine problem. So, you know, maybe I shouldn't buy the car. But there's an even bigger problem, and the problem is the actual owner itself. But I'm going to go into the full details on this in another video, because it could take up a whole video by itself, and I probably need you guys to tell me whether I should buy this car or not, whether I'm actually crazy to do it, or whether I should actually just go ahead and just take the chance and buy the car. So that's it for this episode. I will give you the full details on this Lamborghini, and I think it's going to happen, but I'm just not entirely sure. We're trying to find a way to make it happen, basically, and yeah, we will know in the next 2 days whether that is going to happen or not. But I'm going to give you full details in another video as to what the issue is, and then you can tell me what would you do if you were in my position, because I could potentially buy the cheapest Lamborghini in the world, and it doesn't run. So yeah, anyhow, that's all for the moment. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. If you haven't subscribed already and you do like our content, then please do subscribe and hit the bell and you will be notified. Take care, all the best.